Charles Ireland, Group Managing Director, EABL. First of all, let me commend you on the results you released last night and this morning. If I can firstly just start with the big numbers, Charles. Turnover growth was strong.
Yeah, Ali Khan, media star, friend to the celebrity world.
Yes,
Great to see you again. Yeah, big numbers. Overall, H1 plus 9% in revenue, plus 12% in profit before tax. Off quite a strong base, so a good solid performance. If I kind of break that down into Q1 and Q2, our Q2 was stronger than Q1, so we had a strong Q1, a stronger Q2, so we've got good momentum. I think we're in a good place. There's no need for complacency, and we're not going to kind of relax, but we're in a good place after.
So what struck me, looking through just at the first glance, was strong cost control as well. Your cost of sales grew far slower than revenue growth. You took down, I think, some expenses. So would you classify this as a sort of cost containment 6 months as well, or?
I would see us as getting a bit of a performance dividend from all of the hard work that we've done over the last 18 months. As we talked about previously, we've restructured the business. So we've moved away from having a really big group function, making decisions on behalf of the markets, to a much smaller group function and decision making pushed down into the markets. So that's enabled us to eliminate duplication and increase accountability, which I think is a great thing.
Is it you've seen a more responsive business?
Yeah, so you know, when you've got people at the head office creating actions and activities for people at the market level to do, it's a little bit further away from customers and consumers, and therefore those decisions aren't always the best decisions. And then on top of that, it creates a need for a conversation between head office and the markets. By pushing the decision making into the markets, I think we make smarter decisions, and because there isn't the iterative loop, we make quicker decisions, so we're more agile. And there's a performance benefit as well, because we save cost. So we've got better decisions quicker at less cost.
Fantastic. 2 quick points just on that. You made a very interesting comment about making your employees think as owners of the business in that presentation. Is that tying in with this new sort of,
absolutely. We've got kind of key kind of behaviours and a cultural approach that we're trying to get into the business, and we want a real kind of ownership mindset. So, for instance, when I go into a meeting room and I see a TV left on because somebody's made a presentation and they haven't switched it off, that is an example of people not having an ownership mentality. Because if I go to your house with your very impressive hedge into the front room,
Charles,
I'm
sure I have a great fear of Charles because he lives next door and he's always worried about my hedge.
I'm sure that if I go into your TV room and there's nobody in there, your TV's not going to be on, right? Similarly, we want the TVs to be off in the meeting rooms in the office, and also.
Do you think that cultural change is, is that like what's that? Rudolph Giuliani's New York policy, where you
the broken windows thing.
Yes.
Yeah, look, I think we're on the journey. I think that it's going to make a lot of difference. I think that the people in EABL are going to take more pride in their actions and activities than they would be if they thought that they're acting on behalf of a third party and they care less about it. So I think that it's going to work very well for us. I think we're at the start of that journey. Closer to the start of the journey than we are towards the end, but it's work that we're doing and we're seeing benefit already, and I hope that it'll accelerate.